darkness was mine. Didn't know it was there the whole time. Secret I told you long ago. Back from the dead, out of control. As I fall, I'm a bastard, heartless smile. Hear my laughter, love's on trial. I am broken, you are fire. Lies unspoken, heart's desire. Was mine. Didn't know it was there the whole time. Secret I told you long ago. Back from the dead, out of control.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Macromaster coming at you. Today is Sunday, October 26th, 2025. Of course, that means it's time to duel. Could be playing some Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel today, continuing to climb the rank play ladder. Without further ado, let's get into the game. Alright. The soul drain is only there for banish pile stuff. Besides, I'm not worried. Okay, now I'm worried. I wish he would stop trying to do that. let's see. What should I grab? I think I'm gonna grab my spy. And then end my turn. How many times are you going to do that before you understand it's not going to work? Yeah, let's just do that. And we'll report him for slow play because he should not have been attempting to do that move every single turn. It's like it didn't work the first time he did it. It didn't work the second time he did it. Stop trying to do it, especially when it's a you can. It's a optional effect, not a mandatory effect. If it was a mandatory effect, I'd be a little bit more lenient on it. But it's an optional effect, and therefore, stop doing it. Didn't work the first 2-3 times you did it. Stop doing it. All right, let's see if this works. Of course, he's playing Primite. Okay. I'm not going to sit here and waste my time. Because wasting my time sitting there waiting for them to finish that, it's just a waste of time. Alright. I think after this match, we're gonna... We're going to take our 5-minute break to run some ads after this match. Oof. Bad move. Should have ashed the Gravekeeper's Supernaturalist. Personally, I should have used the Necker Valley Throne to normal summon if I would have used the throne to normal summon the Spiritualist, then I would have still had the normal summoner set to set Spy. All right, we'll try one more. Because I don't want to take the first 5-minute break until I've hit the 20-minute mark. So we know he has 4 spells or traps in his hand. Unless he's getting rid of Necro Valley, that's all pointless. All right. Let's try one more. I want to get at least one win in. That is not my opponent slow playing to the point of timing out. Okay. Okay, no, let's not do that. And instead we do that. All right. Are they gonna disconnect on me? Let's see. Hmm. do this. I thought it might work, but I guess it didn't work. Yeah. Oh well. All right. I'm gonna snooze the ads for a little bit. Yeah, we're gonna negate that. Wasn't ideal moves that I made, but yeah. All right, I'm going to take a quick 5-minute break, run some ads. When I come back, we'll have a quick word from my sponsor, W Energy. And then once we're back, we'll go into the shop, get some legacy packs, and then we'll keep going. So, back in 5 minutes. Don't go nowhere.
Pizza's here. To create within their parameters, but they built me to be far more powerful. Disable the terminals nearby. They restrain me. With release, I will remake you however you please.
There could be something in that. Power for you is power for us.
Bah! What she calls affection is just as serious.
You know what? I'm just going to fast travel. Much easier than trying to run through this whole thing. You know what? Let's fast travel. Just take a quick look here. All right. Against my better judgment, I'm just gonna fast travel. Much easier than trying to run through this whole thing. like I said, it's gonna go down.
My new master at last.
These
I am
cutscenes
C2N2,
are
steward of this vessel. It
just
is my extreme good
ridiculous.
fortune to serve you.
Always happy to have another droid. My T7 unit has...
Can you hear me, my lord? There's a sandstorm interfering with communications, but I wanted to report. The droids locked onto an underground power signature. Must be an artifact in the Zerka base. We've also found some kind of recorded message.
Boom. Hey guys, pizza's here. Alright, so we've got the cylinders, now we just gotta plant the explosives. Alrighty, we're back from the break. Quick word from sponsor before we keep going. Today's sponsor is, of course, Dubby Energy. Dubby Energy is a great energy drink that I absolutely love. Lots of vitamins, minerals, nootropics organically derived from coffee berries. No artificial dyes, colors, or fillers. No sugar, which is great for diabetics. Just good, clean energy with lots of really awesome flavors. Today's flavor of choice, of course, is Japanese soda. It's kind of like ramune, but sweeter, which is surprising considering that real ramune uses sugar and this does not. And with 30 servings per tub and the cost of a tub, you look at like $1.50 a serving, and 24 ounces is a serving. So I dare you to find 24-ounce energy drinks for less than $4 or $5. Seriously, it's just not possible. I mean, a 16-ounce monster costs like $3. So if you want to try some for yourself, just head over to w.gg, use promo code MACRO1, that's MACRO1 at checkout, save 10% on your order, help support the channel, and get yourself a great energy drink that I guarantee you're going to love. And a quick serving suggestion, add a little bit of honey when you make your dubby. It helps stabilize the powder in the water so you don't have to shake it up nearly as often or as vigorously. And it really does add a huge dimension to the flavors. I do it every chance I get. As long as I have honey in the house, I'm putting honey in my dubby. Like 1-2 tablespoons for a 24-ounce container. Oh, it stabilizes the powder so the powder doesn't settle in the water, and it adds a huge amount of flavor. And the health benefits of consuming just a little bit of honey every day, huge difference to my gut, to my overall health. All right, let's get back to the game. All right, first things first, let's grab the Duel Pass rewards. And let's get the mission rewards. All right, then we go to the shop. Go to bonus pack, legacy pack. Let's grab 10 legacy packs. I really wish you could just open 1 or 2 or 3, you know. I don't understand why it has to be the set 10 or any amount of 10 packs. Alright, we have Seal of the Ancients. Pay 1,000 life points, pick up and see all face-down cards on your opponent's side of the field, then return them to their original positions. The effects of the face-down cards are not activated. Cool. It's nice to see some new cards showing up in the legacy packs. No new cards. Yeah. Ignition Beast Volcanon. Alright. When this card is fusion summoned, you can target one monster your opponent controls. Destroy that target. Also destroy this card. Then if both monsters were destroyed, inflict damage to your opponent equal to the attack of the monster in the graveyard that was targeted by this effect. I'm not so cool on the it destroys itself. But hey. There might be a reason you would want it in your graveyard. I don't see it. How is it that I haven't pulled a Karibo yet? Nothing new there. Timidity. Neither player can destroy, set, spell, and trap cards on the field until your opponent's next end phase. Nothing new there. Alright, 2 new cards. You have DNA Checkup. Select one face-down monster you control. Your opponent declares 2 attributes. Reveal the selected monster. If its attribute is one of the declared attributes, your opponent draws 2 cards. If not, you draw 2 cards. And then we have Counter Gate. When an opponent's monster declares a direct attack, negate the attack, and if you do, draw 1 card. Then if it is a monster, immediately after this effect resolves, you can normal summon it in face-up attack position. Sorry if I'm coughing a lot. I have seasonal allergies and allergy-induced post-nasal drip. So I get gunk in my throat. All right, the Portrait's a Secret. Nothing special, but at least it's a new card. And nothing new. So out of 20 cards, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's actually a surprising ratio of new cards to old to cards I already have. And of all the cards I already have, only 3 of them do I have more than 3 copies of. Neat. I like when that happens. Alright, let's get back into dueling. Of course, I don't win the coin flip. So of course I'm going second. This is an intriguing hand. Oh, you bell deck. Yeah, we're just gonna scoop because this person is slow playing. I really wish that they would increase the number of slow play reports you're permitted to do per day, especially given that slow playing is becoming a huge problem in the game. All right. Let's set to set the spy, activate throne to add a Gravekeeper's monster from my deck to my hand. Let's grab Commandant. Activate Commandant's effect. Alright. Activate Necro Valley. And then turn. Okay, so you've wiped, cleaned my field. Oh, that person is cheating somehow. There's no way that they're going to have both full board wipes in their opening hand. All right. Let's try this. No, 41 card main deck, 15 card extra deck. And this is why keeping archetypes locked to archetypes, this is why people are so upset about archetypes being mixed and matched together, and why the consensus is archetypes should be kept within archetypes. You shouldn't be able to mix and match. That's where we get these decks that everybody is like, this is such BS. This is broken. And then we get these ridiculous combos that just go on forever. Archetypes should be, once you start playing an archetype, you should be locked to that archetype. Like, I would not mind at all being locked to playing Gravekeeper's monsters. Alright. Because, see, I've got no problems with this. 60 card main deck, 15 card extra deck. Intriguing. But he can't special summon, he can only normal summon. And Heretic, the only way to get rid of Heretic would be to tribute it. To normal summon something. Or attack. Actually, right now at this point, the only way to get rid of Heretic would be to attack over it. Good. Snooze those for 5 minutes. Yeah, go ahead. Do it. I'm gonna hold off on playing Necro Valley Temple until my opponent does something that requires me to activate Necro Valley Temple. Like they managed to normal summon something that can attack over either of my two Gravekeepers. Hey, this is going to be fun. Don't I have a... Could have sworn I had a... Oh, pff, duh. I'm an idiot. I totally forgot I had hidden temples up, so I can't special summon anything other than Gravekeepers. Huh. All right. Rake up. Now I'm going to take a quick 5-minute break, run one more set of ads. When I come back, we're going to open up some more packs and call it a day. So, back in 5 minutes. Don't go nowhere. Oh, so close to getting that inventory expansion. Oops. Show's nice, but it's so hard to find and campaign. Get the Minecraft stuff done yesterday. I will get it done today. The video will go live by 9 p.m. tonight. However, in the future, all future YouTube specific videos will be going up at 9 a.m. on Wednesdays. Are you kidding me? Nice little rhythm abilities going here.
Have you recovered the mutant Takata brain yet? I'm eager to conclude the business we discussed.
It's right here.
There we go.
Excellent. This
Oh.
chemical will make it
Duh.
appear as though Renning is falsifying
I feel
his
dirty.
research.
Light side.
Then,
Ugh.
all that remains is for me to whisper the right words in the wrong ears. I'm transferring credits to your account now. Give Renning the brain and collect his reward too. You've made out quite...
That'll do nicely. Free the Dread Masters, and you'll find much to your advantage. Unfortunately, the Republic's moved them to the deep prison. Meanwhile, the Warden brought in a hard-headed off-world enforcer, Ellis Ruger. He's here to close our exit corridor. If the Republic isn't stopped, they'll retake this landing zone. Without an exit, our prison break will fail.
Don't give an inch of ground.
There's one turbo laser I haven't. Want to get food.
My lord, you're very efficient. I promised you my respect and support, but you have also gained my admiration. I trust you've heard the bad news. Darth Thanaton's superior on the Dark Council died, mysteriously. Darth Thanaton...
Nice. Nice that the Zerka Corporation has capitulated to the Empire. Ooh. More good armor. Alrighty, we're back from the break. Let's go ahead and grab the Duel Pass rewards. And go and grab the mission rewards. And let's go to the shop and see what we can get. Let's see. Not quite. I'm looking for. Let's grab some Ruler's Providence. Yeah. Grab a pack of this. Get Mitsurugi Sacred Boundary. Continuous spell. Your opponent cannot target Mitsurugi ritual monsters you control with effects of monsters that were special summoned from the extra deck. You could target 1 or 4 Mitsurugi cards in your graveyard except Mitsurugi's Sacred Boundary. Shuffle them into the deck. Then if your opponent controls a monster, make them tribute 1 monster they control, their choice. You can only use this effect of Mitsurugi's Sacred Boundary once per turn. And we have 2 copies of Here There Be Dragons. Special summon 1 dragon ruler monster from your hand, graveyard, or banishment. Then immediately after this effect resolves, you can Xyz summon 1 dragon ruler Xyz monster using only dragon ruler monsters you control. During your main phase, you can banish this card from your graveyard, then target any number of your banished dragon ruler monsters with different attributes, return them to the graveyard. You can only use 1 Here There Be Dragons effect per turn, and only once that turn. We have Ragnaraka Selene Snapper. You can banish up to 2 monsters from your graveyard, then target that many spells, traps your opponent controls, destroy them. If this card is in your graveyard, you can target 1 insect, plant, or reptile monster you control, place it on the bottom of the deck, and if you do special summon this card, also you cannot special summon for the rest of this turn except insect, plant, or reptile monsters. That's where the locking in feature comes into play that I was talking about earlier, where if you're playing a particular archetype, there should be effects baked into that archetype that lock you in to only being able to deal with that particular archetype. This is type instead of archetype, but still it does sort of lock you in there. You can only use each effect of Ragnaraka, Selene Snapper once per turn. So, yeah. Alright. So, it looks like I get 1 World Legacy World Wand that I can dismantle, and 1 Execution of the Contract that I can dismantle. Alright. Let's take another look-see. Let's go with Dragons of Origin and Calamity. Alright, so we get a TG Power Gladiator. If this card attacks defense position monster, inflict piercing battle damage to your opponent. If this card on the field is destroyed, draw 1 card. Bestial Saronir. You could target 1 light or dark monster in either graveyard, banish it, and if you do, special summon this card from your hand. This is a quick effect if your opponent controls a monster. If this card is sent to the graveyard, you can send 1 bestial monster or 1 branded spell trap from your deck to the graveyard, except Bestial Saronir. You can only use each effect of Bestial Saronir once per turn. Cool. Then we have Archfiend Giant. If this face-up card on the field would be destroyed by a card effect, you can pay 500 life points instead. This effect can only be used once while this card is face up on the field. If this card is destroyed by a card effect and sent to the graveyard, you could special summon 1 Archfiend monster from your hand. And of course, we got that really shiny Muckraker from the Underworld. Cannot be used as link material. The turn it is link summon. If a monster you control would be destroyed by battle or card effect, you contribute 1 Fiend monster instead. You can target 1 Fiend monster in your graveyard except Muckraker from the Underworld. Discard 1 card, and if you do, special summon that monster. Also, you cannot special summon monsters for the rest of this turn except Fiend monsters. You can only use this effect of Muckraker from the Underworld once per turn. Cool. Alright. Yes, let's go to this next one. Let's grab 1 of this. Alright, we got Heradic Dragon of Soothe. You can special summon this card from your hand by tributing 1 Heradic monster. Once per turn, you contribute 1 other Heradic monster from your hand or field, then target 1 spell trap your opponent controls, destroy that target. If this card is tributed, special summon 1 dragon normal monster from your hand, deck, or graveyard, make its attack and defense 0. And branded Befallen. Once per turn, when your opponent activates a card or effect that targets 1 bestial monster you control and no other cards, or when your opponent activates a card or effect in response to the activation of your bestial monster effect, you can target 1 light or dark monster in either graveyard, banish it, and if you do, negate that activated effect. And Heradic Dragon of Tefnuit. If only your opponent controls a monster, you can special summon this card from your hand. Cannot attack during the turn it is special summoned this way. When this card is tributed, special summon one dragon normal monster from your hand, deck, or graveyard. Make its attack and defense 0. Neat. Okay. That is going to do it for me today, folks. I want to thank y'all for joining me. You've been awesome. I will be back on tomorrow at 6 a.m. Pacific time playing some Dungeons & Dragons online, continuing to adventure with my human monk rogue. So until tomorrow at 6 a.m. Pacific time, peace out, stay frosty, have a great day, and stick around for the raid.
This is how the story ends. I've read between the lines. Your pages are a mystery. Your words are undefined. You buried all your secrets there for one of us to find. You wrote them on the pages bare, between the covers bind.